right, we're back in the basement for another 6-point game of Clash of Warlords. This time we're doing Jomsviking versus Anglo-Danes. Our first time trying out both these boards, so we'll see what happens. Over on my side, I got 6 warriors. Then I've got 10 warriors, my warlord, 8 Hearthguard, 10 more warriors, and then 6 warriors. Don, what do you got on your side for the Anglo-Danes?
We've got Hearthguard of 4, a Levy Archer unit of 12, a Warrior unit of 10, Warrior unit of 8, Warrior unit of 8, and a Warrior unit of 6, and the Warlord right there.
All right, and for terrain we have woods, rocky ground, and marsh. All right, coming back with turn 1. All right, Anglo-Dane turn 1. Basically everything just kind of used a maneuver and shuffled forward just a little bit. So now they're just outside of 12 inches of all of my stuff. So it's going to take 3 activations to get to all of them with all my foot sloggers. And he's got Intimidation and Like Rocks waiting on his board. Coming back with Jomsviking turn 1. All right, Jomsviking turn 1 started off with the Anglo-Danes using Intimidation. I used for my first activation my Warlord. He took a fatigue. Then basically I used Fury of the Pagans to activate a bunch of stuff. And like 1 extra die from Drang to activate all the units one time, move them forward. Angling slightly to the right. I also used Nordic Tempest. Shot at this unit here with 3 dice, killed a dude. That's it. I still got Pagan Faith and Armor of the Pagans waiting. And we're going into Anglo-Dane turn 2. Alright, Anglo-Dane turn 2 started off with him using Exhaustion, putting fatigues on this unit, and this unit over here. Then he used Determination, first he uses We Obey to move this unit up to the edge of the woods. He used his Determination just to scoot forward a little bit. And then the Great Feared over there shot into this unit of warriors, but I popped Pagan Faith and Armor of the Pagans, went up to Armor 5, he got no hits. And that's it. Going into Jomsviking turn 2. Alright, Jomsvikings turn 2 started off with the Anglo-Danes using Intimidation. I rested my Warlord, which ended up being a push. He still had 1 fatigue on him. Then I used Fury of the Pagans to move up several units. And then a couple of Drang activations to move up 2 more. Sorry, I used Fury of the Pagans to rest a whole bunch of stuff. And then Drang to move up a couple. And I moved up the Hearthguard with the Warlord's We Obey. This unit's kind of hanging back at this point. I used Nordic Tempest, killed 1 model off over here, used the Storm Rises to drop the last fatigue off of my Warlord. He's not giving me any wrath yet, though, so I only have a half board to play with. I also feel like I screwed up a little bit. Was having a hard time visualizing how the turn was going to go. I wanted to move my Warlord up, too, but just put the dice in the wrong places and did things kind of in the wrong order. So here we are going into Anglo-Dane's turn 3. Anglo-Dane turn 3. Started off with an activation of the archers here into this unit of warriors. I just broke the sword on that dude. That sucks. Got 3 hits. I didn't save any of them. Killed 3 warriors. Then a unit of Hearthguard charged into these guys. He used Determination for some extra dice. I used Pagan Faith with an S to get 3 bonus defense dice and 3 bonus attack dice. And Armor of Pagans, so try and raise my armor, but he didn't allow it, and I got 2 points of wrath. The Anglo-Danes flubbed their dice a little bit. I don't think he caused any casualties.
Only got 3 hits.
I wiped them out. So that spread a fatigue to... I think we need fatigue here, don't we? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's back here.
Yeah.
All right, then over here, this unit of warriors charged this unit of warriors for a fight. I didn't have any abilities. He used Shield Wall and Like Rocks. Dice still went pretty good for me, though. I took 1 casualty. The Anglo-Danes took 1 casualty and bounced. And the Warlord just stepped out, getting out of the rough ground here. All right, going into Jomsvikings turn 3. All right, so Jomsviking turn 3. Started off with using Fury of the Pagans to activate 3 units, but he denied me 2 of them to give me Wrath, so I was only able to move this unit up. Then I launched an attack with this unit of warriors into the unit of levy. We each used each other's fatigue. I used Pagan Faith to get some extra attack dice. I killed 4 of them, I think, and I lost like 2 dudes myself, so not terribly great. Then the Warlord used his We Obey to send this unit of Hearthguard into this unit of warriors. I used Holmgang. Oh, they fought defensively, closed ranks, so they went down to only 3 attack dice. I used Holmgang and burned 3 Wrath to completely eliminate all of their attack dice and get myself some extra ones. And I killed 4 of them, so that one's not generating a dice anymore, so that's good. And then I just used my Warlord's Determination to move up a little bit. And there we have it. Oh, sorry, I also used a Storm Rises then to pull fatigues off of this unit and this unit there. There we are, going into Anglo Dane turn 4. All right, Anglo Dane 4 started with some surprisingly effective shooting from these archers into this unit of warriors. 4 dice, got 3 hits. I didn't save any, so 3 died, and this unit will no longer be generating a die. Then it leaves with this unit of warriors, launched into my Hearthguard. They denied my Armor of the Pagans, so I stayed at Armor 5 and added Determination for some extra dice. I lost 3 Hearthguard, but killed 6 of the warriors, and they bounced. Then the Warlord charged into these poor guys. And I think I fought defensively. He lowered their armor with their fatigue. Killed 2 more, and I only got 1 hit through on him, so he's got 2 fatigues. I think that's where we're at, going into Jomsviking turn 4. All right, Jomsviking turn 4 started with the Anglo-Danes using Intimidation. So I used a die to activate this unit of warriors that was way back here. They moved up, but took a fatigue in the process. Not too bad. I used the Warlord's We Obey to rest this unit of Jomsvikings, and then I launched an attack on his Warlord with my Warlord using his Determination. I burned Pagan Faith with an S and got 6 extra dice. I don't think he had any abilities. Rolled it up pretty good. He got a lot of hits on me, though. He rolled pretty solid. I think I took 4 hits. So I had to take 3 fatigue and then push the last one off onto my Hearthguard. He just straight up died and spread fatigue to this unit, and this unit. That's all I got. I still got a die on Jomsvikings and one on Holmgang, and now I've got 5 Wrath because he denied me a Storm Rises to pull fatigue off of 2 units. Going into Anglo-Danes turn 5 now. All right, Anglo-Dane turn 5. Pretty brief. He rested this unit of warriors with a die. Then he activated this unit of archers. They had 4 dice. Shot into my Hearthguard. Got 3 hits. I saved none of them. They both died, and I put fatigue here, here, here. Warlord didn't get another one because he was already exhausted, but that really hurt. I'm really impressed by these archers so far this game. They're killing a lot of stuff. Going to Jomsvikings turn 5. All right, Jomsviking turn 5. Started off resting the Warlord, I believe, and then tried to use Storm Rises, but he denied it. So I got 2 more Wrath. Then I just kind of sent the Warlord charging up into this unit of Levy. Used Pagan Faith for some extra dice. Then used Holmgang to get some extra dice and take away all of his dice. But he would cleverly used my 2 fatigues to take my Warlord all the way down to Armor 3, and then finally used Crush the Weak. So even though he had been reduced to 0 attack dice, he was able to gain them all back, gain 4 back with Crush the Weak. And but when the dice were rolled, he only got 1 hit, and I saved it, and then I killed like 5 of the Levy and bounced them back. And then I used Song of Steel and activated 2 units. He moved this unit over here, shot here, but he used my fatigue to raise himself to Armor 6, and I got no hits. Oops. Sent this unit up, shot at these guys, got 3 hits. He saved 1, caused 2 casualties, got 1 left. Going into Anglo-Dane turn 6. Alright, Anglo-Dane turn 6. He's down to only 2 dice, so not a lot to be done. He's got a die on Determination, and he used 1 die to rest a unit of warriors up here. Alright, going into Jomsviking turn 6. Alright, Jomsviking turn 6, and the end of the game. I rested my Warlord, then used Determination to send this unit of warriors into this small unit of warriors over there. I used Jomsborg for a few rerolls. I don't think he used any abilities. I managed to wipe him out. Took 1 fatigue in the process. And spread a fatigue to here and here. Then my Warlord with his broken sword went and charged up into the levy there. I used Jomsborg to... I burned out everything else I had, my last 3, to go up to like 11 dice. And I ended up lowering their armor to 2 and myself to 6. He had no dice because I used... I guess it was Home Gang that gave me the extra dice, so he lost all of his dice. Then he used Determination, got 2 attack dice back and 1 defense dice, but it didn't do anything. He got no hits, and I killed the rest of the unit, got like 7 hits. It was pretty awesome. And that's the game. Thanks for watching. Alright, so when we tallied up the score, it ended up being 24 points for the Jomsvikings and 14 points for the Anglo Danes. A pretty solid win there. I gotta say, though, the Jomsvikings were pretty tough to play. The Wrath mechanic made my orders phases pretty difficult to do effectively, I felt like. I never knew what abilities I was going to get, or even if I was going to get all my activations sometimes, so it was pretty hard to plan for. So a big thank you to my opponent for being patient, because I was pretty indecisive, and this game ran kind of long. Going forward in the future, I think it's time to start adapting maybe one of the first edition scenarios. We've been playing a lot of Clash of Warlords, but I'm ready for something new. Keep hoping for that Book of Battles to come out, but they don't seem to be in any hurry, so we'll just kind of make do, I guess. Hopefully the delay there means that they're playtesting it really well, and the scenarios are going to be maybe a little less broken than they were for first edition and need less rewrites from the community. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, anything you think would improve the videos in the future, or anything you'd like to see, or just any ideas in general. Thanks. Bye.